Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's been a while. Finally, this video has been so long awaited in terms of my journey so far in PA school. First of all, can I just say well done to everyone who's a PA student that has made it this far in first year, because PA school is real, guys. I just said let's chill and talk about PA school because it is one. So far your girl has written 2 exams, done 2 critical reviews, written her proposal, and done 2 presentations. You may think it's easy. You may think, oh my god, that's nothing. The amount of work and amount of time that I had to invest is no jokes, literally no jokes. So let me just start from the beginning, because I feel like I have been dropping some information there and there on like my different videos, but I haven't actually given like the whole structure. So guys, basically the way my university has structured the modules is that we have 5 modules. The first one is clinical skills, which is on its own. Then we have 3 clinical in practice modules, so CMP1, CMP2 and CMP3. And then we have research and methods module, which is basically our RAM, and that is our proposal for our dissertation, which we're meant to be writing in second year. So can I just say it's been a hot minute, because the amount of work that you are expected to do in the short restricted amount of time, it's incredible, like literally. So as you may all know, physician associates are expected to know certain condition. For some, you may need to know how to manage, treat, diagnose, recognize the condition, and some you may just need to know how the condition is presented and just when to refer. This is basically better understood when you get given your matrix. So we the way my university has structured it is that they've obviously looked at the matrix that we're expected to know, so the different conditions of the different systems that we're expected to know, and divided X amount of condition into one module. So just to make this a bit clearer, sorry, it's a bit difficult to explain, but basically just to make this clearer, what they've done is, for CMP1, which was my first module, we had respiratory, cardiovascular system and gastrointestinal system to know condition about, and the condition were divided in 1A, 1B, 2As and 2Bs. Well, you may say, oh my god, it's easy. So no, it's not easy, because you're expected to know the in and outs of this condition, and most of them are 1As, 1Bs, because obviously that's why you have to learn them. And yeah, so you need to know the in and out, so how the condition is presented by a patient, how to diagnose it, how to manage it, and sometimes know the treatment that you would need to give. Although we cannot prescribe at the moment, the GMC is working into regulating us, and if the regulation eventually occurs, we will be able to prescribe. So that's why we also, oh, how did I forget that? We have a pharmacology module as well. Yes, we do pharmacology as well, because obviously you need to learn how to, you know, what treatment to use for the different type of conditions or presentations. So basically, for each module, we're expected to do a critical review, a presentation, a case presentation, and an exam, SBA, which is basically single best answers. So the way they've structured it is, for the critical review we would have to write a case presentation, would have to write a case report on a presentation that we've seen in GP, so a patient that we've either seen through shadowing or seen ourselves, obviously supervised by someone else, and it will be pertinent to one of the conditions that we've studied in that particular module. So for example, in CMP1 I did a critical review on chronic heart failure. Simple as that. Then we have to do a correlated presentation on what we've written about. So the presentation is a PowerPoint presentation that you then have to present in front of the class and basically tell them in summary what the patient presented with, what happened, what was the differential diagnosis, and things like that. And then the third beast, I'll call it, is the actual exam, which is the SBA. So currently at my university, it's 50% pass mark. So for you to pass the exam, you need to get minimum of 50% in the first year and a minimum of 60% in second year. So I'm very glad I was able to pass my first exam. So now onto the second phase is CMP2. CMP2 was, I'm not gonna lie, a struggle for me because okay, let me just start from what we had to cover. So we had to cover endocrine, MSK, which is musculoskeletal system conditions, pediatrics. So pediatrics kind of correlated with what we've done in CMP1 in terms of knowing you know, things like croup, pneumonia, bronchitis and things like that. So it was kind of, we've covered it, but we're going to be in depth to how children get affected with this type of conditions. And then the fourth one was ENT, which is ear, nose and throat. So I loved ENT. I loved pediatrics, I would say. Yeah, it was all right. I could relate to MSK due to my work experience working as a healthcare assistant in urgent care, where I worked with a lot of ENPs, who are emergency nurse practitioners that deal with injuries. So I could kind of get my head round to MSK. However, endocrine, it was just a no for me. Like, endocrine is just long. Like, for me, it was a struggle. I tried my best to like just know what I need to know at the same time, because I really struggled to understand the endocrine. It's just, I get the conditions, but when it came to electrolyte imbalance, guys, just Google it and you will understand. When it came to hypernatremia, hypocalcemia, the name gives it away, which is fine. But then it's when you need to understand what type of fluids you need to administer, what type of medication you need to give, that is just something else. Anyway, so yeah, so again, for that I had to do a critical review, a presentation and an exam. So I've just done the exam last week and I don't know how the exam went. All I know it has been done, so it's okay. Anyhow it goes, we have a second chance. So by the way, we get given second chance to obviously retake the exam, so that's good. However, it's capped at 50%. If you do it and do really well, it's capped at 50%. We've started the CMP3 and I'll tell you more about it in another video. Yeah, so what else did we do? Yes, we did RAM. So RAM, as I said, is research and methods. So I'm doing a Masters of Physician Associate, Masters of Science of Physician Associate. So we're expected to write a dissertation at the end of our second year, and our dissertation is a huge module in second year. And basically RAM is all about writing a proposal. It was a 4,000, can I just cry? It was a 4,000 words proposal. Sorry guys, I think I need some water. So yeah, it was a 4,000 word proposal, and we were expected to write on a chosen topic that obviously we want to write for our dissertation, and basically talk about paradigms. Do you know what paradigm is? Go and Google it. So paradigms, which are aka worldviews. So we had to talk about oh god, I can't even say the name of the transformative, conservative, prismatic. We had to talk about different type of research. So you have literature reviews, you have extended literature reviews, you have oh my god, empirical studies, and yeah, basically we had to talk about those ones and why we're choosing a particular one. We had to talk about bias, we had to talk about our background literature to support the reason why we are doing this research. We had to cover data analysis, so basically talk about the P code, talk about heresy of evidence, talk about the Prisma flow chart. So if you've done an undergraduate degree and you had to write a dissertation, you may know all of this already. So for people that don't know what I'm talking about, I'm so sorry. Just literally, it's difficult to explain if you haven't really done it, and if you have no idea, I'd suggest you go onto Google and literally type in proposal, and it should come up showing you academic proposal, what they look like. So yeah, I really dreaded that, but thankfully I did well, passed it. I'm okay. So overall, I would say it's been okay. There's been days I've felt like, why am I doing this? Like literally it's impossible, but so far so good. It's possible. So I'm not gonna be the one saying, oh, it's great. Like literally I love it, don't get me wrong, but there's some times that you think like, why are you actually doing this? Because it can get intense, and if there's something I've learned so far is you need to manage your time effectively. If I felt like CMP2, which again, as I said before, was a struggle for me. I felt like I did not have enough time to actually write my notes, because we had most of our deadline for CMP2 and the RAM were basically due, I would say like a week and a half apart from each other. So it was like I was basically juggling everything, and I prioritized my proposal, prioritized my critical review, forgetting that I still need to study for the exam. So I did not forget, I studied, but I just did not, I would say I did not prepare myself as much as I did for CMP1. And that was because there wasn't enough time, and I'm being honest with you guys. So luckily now, for CMP3, we just have to focus and concentrate on our OSCEs. So we have a formative OSCEs coming up, and a summative OSCEs, and a critical review, a reflection on a patient, and the SBA with a case presentation. So there's not many things coming up, but we have now until June to prepare for that. So I'm really happy and glad. So yeah guys, this is a summary on, I would say, my 2/3 of PA school so far. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, share and subscribe. Follow me on all my social platforms, and see you in my next one.